Hello and welcome to Always in Escrow with Serena Appel and Colby Burchin. Hello, Colby.
Hello, Serena.
We are delighted to welcome back Jennifer Stano, a Boca-based wife and mom of two who is a highly successful businesswoman influencing luxe living, fashion, beauty, and wellness. Earlier this year, she and her wife, Danielle Tortorello, launched Aligned, a chic, everyday athleisure brand designed in Miami. And today, we are excited to announce her latest venture, Original Self. Jen, welcome back to our show.
Thank you both so much. It's really such an honor to be back on here with you both.
You know how much we both love you.
I love you guys too.
Okay, so what inspired you to start Original Self?
Growing up, I didn't develop the same way my friends did. Everyone was going through puberty and blossoming with little, chests. And here I was like, hey, me too. Like, I'm coming. And I never really felt so different until I hit middle school and the boys started to make fun of me. So they'd call me pancake, they'd call me flat chest. And I remember distinctively, I was at a lunch table with my friends, and some guy came up to me, some boy that I knew. And he tapped me on my shoulder and he's like, I just wanted to tell you that you're as flat as an ironing board, and literally just walked away. And so I'm sitting there minding my own business with my friends, and I look around and I'm like, am I really that flat? And of course, all my girlfriends were like, no. But like the truth was, I was. And middle school kids can be really mean. So I think that being teased so young really kind of put in my mind that when I turn 18, the first thing I'm going to do is get a boob job. And nobody around me had them. I'm from Westchester, New York. Like, this wasn't like the timing of plastic surgery and Instagram and social media. Like, this was just something that I knew I wanted to do. So I worked and I saved. And at 18, I paid $6,000 and I got my first set of boobs. And honestly, I don't regret getting my surgeries, because it did really fill a void that I felt for being so teased, and it really did help me build the confidence that 15 years later, when my implants did start to affect my health, that I was okay with their removal. And so that's really how this sort of all started, was that I wanted to make sure that women could still feel confident post explant. And although I did, and I was totally fine going back to my original self, hence the name, I still wanted to have the option that if at night or during the day, like today, I wanted to throw on my bra and feel like I just had something similar to what I was used to for the last 15 years of my life, that I could do that. And being post explant and children, our bodies are different. I went to everywhere. I bought so many different bras. Nothing would work. Even the Victoria's Secret's double padded bras just didn't work for me. The chest is different. When you explant, you have like sort of dents, sadly, from where your implants were living against your chest wall. And so I really just couldn't find anything. And I thought, how could this be in 2024? How could there not be something for even just small busted women who didn't want to go and get implants, but like had no options? So that's what I created. I did a lot of research. I bought different products that I saw were out there. I would cut them, I'd sew them, and try to make them work. And then when I found something that did, I was able to find a manufacturer, which took a lot of searching, and develop what I now call is my OG bra.
Yes, OG bra. So, what colors does the OG bra come in? And what's the sizing like?
To start, we're just going to do a black bra. I needed to really see, and this is it right here. So it doesn't look like anything out of the norm, but there are certain features that make this bra completely unique. And I thought starting with black was just a good basic, like everybody can use and wears a black bra. I made sure that the straps were really thin so you could still wear spaghetti strap tank tops. I made sure that there's no underwire, because a lot of us who explant, we're explanting underneath the bust. And so we have our scars there. I made sure that the cup came far enough into the armpit that it doesn't give you the armpit like boob fat. I made sure that the back was stretchy and thick enough to also conceal and not form back fat. I made sure that we had 3 clips here really to give you that extra support. And each bra also comes with an extender, which leads me to the sizing. Post Explant, sizing is so hard because everyone is so different. And so I really had to step away from the standard ABCD and kind of make my own system. So I made a numeric system. My bras go 1, 2, 3 to start. And size 1 is kind of like a range. And what I'm basing it off of is your natural chest size currently. So currently I'm a double A to an A. So I wear a size 1 bra, which coincides with the inserts that you are able to put inside the bra. And what makes this super special is you can customize this bra. If you're a mastectomy patient and you've lost one of your chests, one of your breasts, you can take one of my inserts and just put it in one side and have your natural breast in the other, and nobody would even be able to tell. If you have a little bit of chest left after your explant and you only want a little bit of a lift, I have a thin implant that goes inside. I wear what I call is our Maxi Boost insert, and that is like a 4 centimeter thick insert that goes inside the bra. And it's able to take all of my skin and the little breast tissue that I have and push it together and give me natural cleavage that you would never even question was like the bra. Like you would think I had implants. I actually get people asking me, did I get implants again when they see me on social media with a low cut top? And I'm like, it's just my bra.
Yeah. And it's impressive. I mean, so thoughtful, all of the work that you've done. I mean, this is just testament to how you really are so detailed in the beauty lifestyle, right? Like really taking everything in your life and then, considering so many other bodies and shapes and sizes and what, what a woman's body looks like. So I think it's incredible. Wow.
Thank you. I kind of refer to it like makeup. There's days where I wear no makeup and I'm completely confident and fine with my natural skin. But there's also days where I want to go out and be glam and put on my makeup. And that's what this is all about. It's not to just replace a confidence. You have to be happy in your own skin, but this is giving you that option that you can throw on and be like, boom, like got the boobs, got the cleavage, and have that moment.
It's just so impressive. I mean, I'm thinking about some people that are very close in my life that are also, not developing or, are, somewhat, insecure, and this is a solution that is not on the market and it isn't easy to navigate and you know that. And now you have created a solution and that in itself is so incredible and inspiring because it's also, it's expanding across so many, just sizes in women and it makes it inclusive. It's creating inclusivity among women or those that are identifying as women. And we go through so much like you were saying with pregnancies and changes and yeah, there are a lot of mastectomies that are happening now. And um I mean, I even grew up with a grandmother who had that kind of like those breast forms and it was like she had to go to, some medical, it was like a medical, more of a medical store than anything. And this is like beauty minded. This is like wellness minded, lifestyle minded.
Mastectomy bras and and I want to say shapewear have been around for years and years, but they always felt so like matronly and frumpy and old. I made this deep plunge, honey. This is going to give you cleavage. This is going to take anything that you have and push it in. So I really the OG bra. It's our first of many bras, and I'm starting here, and I'm really eager to hear the feedback of all of the people that are buying the bras and wearing the bras. I would love to develop a strapless bra. Strapless bras are the worst if you don't have boobs. Like that's my next thing. And then it's also going into swimwear and sportswear. I mean, it's really endless.
Incredible. Everything that we need, everything that, creates the curves, and it's incredible because it's also, body awareness and, self-love, right? And increasing that too. That this is possible, right? And it's easy. You're making it so accessible.
Have you had responses from the customers about the products yet?
So I've sent the product out to a few different girls that I've talked to online, some influencers and some just regular women that have also gone through the explant experience. And they are completely blown away. And the videos that they send me of themselves wearing my bra, I mean, it's such like a surreal moment because you've put so much into this. Like I've lived this. This is as much for me as it is for like everyone else. I'm like sharing the wealth. I created this and I'm also creating it to like share it with everyone and to hear the response and to see the fit, be amazing. Like there's nothing better. It really is such a good feeling. And I'm just so excited for launch to just be able to help and touch that many people, and give them this solution and all of the other products that I have underneath the brand that are geared towards helping in different areas, swimwear, sportswear. I mean, I'm really going for it. It really is to target the women, the small bust community. I feel there's a lot of companies out there that are for the big bust girls, and that's great, but I can't relate to that. And I feel like I can't, if I'm not passionate about it, if I'm not living it, it's not going to work for me. I've taken this on top of a lot of other things, and I did this purely out of passion, but I call this my life project because it really means that much to me. I think that this is it, and I have big plans and big dreams for this company to grow into so many different areas, and I'm really excited to see and hear the feedback.
I think it's just phenomenal because, again, you have a deep awareness, and, it goes back to your childhood. And this is like, right? It's a long time coming, and it's now making it available to the masses. Okay, so the OG bra is going to be available to the masses on your website, and then you give kind of like a way of defining which number to select upon kind of like coming into the store. So what is that going to look like?
So I'm going to have a size chart on all of the products and on the website. And I've also kind of premeditated that people are going to want to talk to me and ask me sizing questions. So I did get a business line, which I will be personally answering myself
Oh my
because I just feel like I'm going to need to hear from these people like, what's your situation? What size are you right now? Like if they can't figure it out themselves, I know that feeling of being like so excited to get something and not being able to figure out like what size you should get, or not being able to get a human on the phone. Like that's the most frustrating thing. And so I'm really about community, and I want to be there for these women, and there's always room for improvement and always room to grow. I think that this was a really great place to start, and that's why I only launched with one bra until I could really you know get it right. And I hope I did. So far the women that I've sent my bra to, like, they've have amazing reviews of it. So
I know why. Because of just how intuitive you are with this entire company. I mean, everything you do is so intentional and meaningful. I mean, hey, you're creating a way for customers to communicate with you because you want to listen, and that's just incredible and definitely a step above like with so many other brands. They make themselves inaccessible. So you're making this like so personable.
thank you. I've really just had to look at the areas that I struggle myself and be like, if I'm struggling, I cannot be the only one. And so that's how I really went about like writing down a list of all the things that I could have used pre-explant or post-explant, or even just now life living explanted. And that's kind of how a lot of the products that are under this brand have come to life. So
Right, and in the same way, like, kind of like that child, like that version of yourself when you were in middle school, and now making this available. Where would you start? Which forms would you start with? Kind of, you know, early on, because this is for all ages.
Absolutely. So right now the sizing is for adults, but I will share a little secret with you is that I am going to develop a youth line. And I think that this is really important for girls that are going through puberty but not quite developing. It's so all you want to do when you're in middle school is fit in. You just want to be like the rest of your friends. And so when you're that one person that's not developing like your friends, that's important. That's important to girls, even that young, sadly to say. And so I just think to give a solution, to give a bra that gives them that little boost of like, hey, me too, or I fit in too, or, just a little bit of confidence that hits the younger me.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're amazing. And that's like, right? It's right, fulfilling the needs of our younger selves, and now with original self, now in this present moment, what we need today, what we can do to make each other feel really confident in our own bodies. It's just empowering.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I love so much about all of your work, Jen. You really do lead, and you empower. You empower change, and just across the board. This is your own company. You have many other companies and brands that you work with, and everybody can find you online. Tell everybody how they can follow along and find the brand and shop the brand.
So the brand is called Original Self. Because it is a lot to or type out, I did also get the name Original or OGSLF, which is our acronym. So you can either go to originalself.com or ogslf.com. You can also find me on Instagram at Jennifer Stano. And I post daily on my stories. I'm always sharing tips and tricks. And this is my baby here. So would love your support if this is your target and need.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for the opportunity.